Hello student, welcome to my YouTube channel Science Click. We are continuing the chapter number 1, components of food of Science Class 6. Today we will talk about carbohydrate as a nutrient, or we can say as a component of food. Okay, in the previous lecture we have learned about what is nutrients, the process of nutrition and component of food we have listed. So in this lecture we will talk about carbohydrate as a component or nutrients of the food. So before going on the carbohydrate, first let me remind you what is nutrients. Nutrients are important substances that are required to our body for proper functioning. Called nutrients. Clear? It means the important substances that are required to our body for proper functioning, they are called nutrients. And these nutrients present in our food, and we get the food from the plants and animals. Okay, our food has 5 major important nutrients. What are these 5 major important nutrients? Our food has 5 major nutrients. First is carbohydrate. Second is fat. Third, protein. Fourth, vitamins. And last is 5, minerals. Student, carbohydrate and fat are energy giving nutrients. So these nutrients are called energy giving nutrients. Protein is a body building nutrient, and these nutrients are called protective nutrients. So first of all we will talk about carbohydrate is an energy giving nutrient. Clear? So let's coming on first carbohydrate. Carbohydrate, it is an important nutrient of the food, and it is called energy giving nutrient. So we can say carbohydrate is a energy giving nutrients. Clear? Why it is called energy giving nutrients? Because it provides the energy to our food. Because it provides energy to our body. It provides energy to our body, therefore it is called energy giving nutrients. Okay, now there are many types of carbohydrate. Clear? So what are the types of carbohydrate? Like starch, sugar, and last is cellulose. We can see that there are many types of carbohydrate like starch, sugar, cellulose. But main carbohydrates found in our food are starch and sugar. So first we will talk about starch. Starch. Starch is a complex carbohydrate. It is a complex carbohydrate. It is a complex carbohydrate. Why it is complex carbohydrate? Because our body cannot utilize directly to get the energy. So it should have to be changed into the simple form. So that's why we call this carbohydrate complex. Next one things about starch. Starch is insoluble in water. It doesn't dissolve in the water. That's why we can say it is insoluble in water. It cannot dissolve in the water. So we will talk about the good examples of starch would be rice, maize, wheat, millet. All these are would be rich in starch. Clear? I hope you have understood till now. Next we will talk about sugar. Sugar is a simpler form of carbohydrate. So we can say it is a simple carbohydrate. Simple carbohydrate. It means we can directly use this one type of carbohydrate to get the energy. So it gives the instant energy. Next one things about the sugar. It is sweet in taste. It has sweet in taste. Sweet in taste. Let me tell you one more things about the starch. Starch is a tasteless and odorless substance. It does not have the taste and smell. So starch is a tasteless and odorless substance, but sugar has the sweet in taste and it is a simpler carbohydrate. So we can get the instant energy when we take the sugar. And what are the good example of sugar would be like cane sugar, milk, glucose, fruits like banana, grapes. These are the fruits like apple also, and these would be rich in sugar. Clear? This is about the sugar. Now I will tell you most important things. One more things, important point. This is the important point. Many processed food like bread, pizza, burger, jams, jellies, these are rich in carbohydrate. Clear? Now coming on next other type of carbohydrate like cellulose. What is the cellulose? Cellulose is another type of carbohydrate. So it is also complex carbohydrate. Complex carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrate. Clear? This type of carbohydrate, cellulose, present in the cells of plant body. So it is not a nutrient for human beings because it is not digestible by the human beings. Clear? So it is a indigestible nutrient for human beings, though, so it is not included in term of nutrients because we are unable to digest this one type of carbohydrate, which is cellulose. Clear? Good example of this one type of carbohydrate is a pure cotton fiber is an example of cellulose. Now we will talk about the next topic is test for the sugar and starch. How we can test the presence of starch and sugar in given food sample. First, we will talk about test for starch. How we can test the presence of starch, what is food is given to you. First, you take the small food sample in a test tube. This is the test tube. Take small amount of food sample in a test tube and add 1-2 ml of water to it. Now add 2-3 drop of iodine solution on this food with the help of dropper. Iodine solution. When we add 2-3 drops of iodine solution in this food sample, if it gives a deep blue black color, it means that food sample contain the starch. By this way, we can test the presence of starch in a given food sample. Now, coming on this one test for sugar. How we can test the presence of sugar in a given food sample? First, crush the given food sample and put it into a test tube. Test tube. First, measure the given food sample and put into the test tube. Now we have put it into the test tube and now add some of the water in it and add 2-3 drop of Benedict solution. What solution? Benedict solution with the help of dropper. Some of the drops of Benedict solution. Heat this one solution over a burner and then if this one solution gives the red orange color, it shows the presence of sugar in the given food sample. So by this way we can taste the sugar in a given sample. Clear? So in this video we have discussed about carbohydrate as a nutrient or component of the food, and we can taste the starch and sugar carbohydrate by this way. I hope you have understood till now. If you have not subscribed, still first subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get my upcoming lectures notification. Thank you for watching my video.